What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the best 3 SPACs that you should be keeping an eye on throughout the course of 2021. Now, before we get into analyzing all of these different SPACs, make sure you go down if you enjoyed this video and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button so you're never missing out on any of my new videos and any of the news that is coming out day to day. Now, the first SPAC that we're going to be talking about is PSTH. This is Bill Ackman's SPAC, Pershing Square Tonetine Holdings. This came out as the largest SPAC of 2020 with an IPO price of around $20. And you can see here, it kind of had a little bit of a dip, but overall it's been on an uptrend and is now trading at $25.38. Now, there have been a lot of rumors on who this company is going to be merging with. Now, a lot of people thought it was going to be Stripe. Stripe is basically a payment processing company that allows businesses to operate online, but Stripe and Pershing Square both came out and said that this would not be the case. Something that's interesting, though, is that there's been a lot of rumors coming out that Coinbase is going to IPO in the next year. Now, when we look at Bill Ackman's track record and how he's missed out on a couple other of these kind of fintech companies such as MasterCard, he would have an interest in Coinbase. Now, this has been all speculation online and there has been nothing confirmed, but it's a good thing to keep an eye out for since Bitcoin has been going crazy over the past couple months and that Coinbase has disclosed that they have an interest in going public. Now, if we take a look over here, we have some big players that are very interested in Pershing Square, specifically Kevin O'Leary. So Kevin O'Leary said in one of his speeches at a conference that the key to SPACs is the sponsor and that he only buys deals where he knows the sponsor has been a player successfully in private equity and they're not going to do stupid deals. If somebody like Kevin O'Leary, who is very specific and calculated with where he puts his money, is investing a lot of money into Pershing Square, then that is a very good sign for the average investor like me and you, that we should have confidence as well. Now, we shouldn't enter blindly into these investments, but having these billionaires showing confidence in these companies is a very good sign. If we scroll down a little bit further in this article, we can see that the SPAC was the largest done. Pershing Square was the largest one done in 2020 and has been rumored to merge with Bloomberg, which is still unconfirmed, but that would also be a very good option for this company. And Stripe, which has been unconfirmed, and then other unicorns, which Pershing Square has called these companies. Now, let's go back over here and take a look at the next SPAC that we are going to be looking at. This is going to be CIIC. This company is an electric vehicle company that focuses on public transportation and the transportation of goods. Now, the company that they're going to be taking public is Arrival. Now, if we go over here and look at Arrival, we can see that they have these micro factories, they have the Arrival van, and they have this Arrival bus for transporting people, and this one is going to be helpful in transporting goods. Now, this company already has 1,000 orders or 10,000 orders from UPS for their vehicles. So some SPACs are very speculative, like we saw with Nikola. They had no sales, they basically just had product drawings and everybody went crazy. This company is a little bit similar to Nikola, but they have a concept and they have factory set up and they already have 10,000 pre-orders from UPS. If we go back over and take a look at the graph, we can see that at its IPO, it was trading at around its price for about a month and a half. And then once it started to get rumors and news that it was going to be merging with the EV company Arrival, it started to fly up, came back down a little bit, shot up, and has been chilling out around the $32 to $30 level, which is very good for a company that has IPO'd just this year. It has been an almost triple in stock price, and once it IPOs, we could see an even higher run once we get more information about Arrival. Now, the third and final SPAC that we're going to be looking at is GHIV. Now, this is Gores Holdings 4, and they have disclosed that they are going to be merging with United Wholesale Mortgage. Now, 2020 has been a very interesting year for mortgage companies, especially lenders, which United Wholesale Mortgage focuses on. They focus on a lot of loans. Now, when the rates dropped super low, the cost of borrowing money was next to nothing compared to what it was before. When the cost of borrowing goes down, more people are willing to take out loans if they can afford them because it's very cheap for them to do so. And this, in turn, will create a higher revenue for United Wholesale Mortgage. Now, the way that they make their money is they're usually a flat loan origination fee, or it's a percentage of the loan amount. When looking at this company as well, we can see that it had a little bit of a rocky start, settled down in the upper $9 range, and once it announced that it was going to be merging with a company in the real estate space, it absolutely shot up to where it is now at the $11 range, and then had a little bit of a pullback, but came right back up, as we can see over here. Now, this merger is likely to happen within Q1 to Q2 of 2020, and once this date gets officially announced, we could see another run up into the announcement date. Now, in general, this is very important, what I'm about to say right here. When these companies merge, like we saw with Open Door this week, you can see a massive sell the news event on the day that they merge. So now you should be careful playing these companies. You can hold them for the long term if you got in low enough, but if you're going to ride the run up into the merger date, I would say be careful and make sure you know what your risk tolerance is right at the date of the merger. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this information, please go down and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, and then comment below any other SPACs that you're taking a look at.